Hello everybody, how's your day going? I hope it's good. Today I'm going to be showing you how to do a tier 4 Revenant horror with little budget and next to no skilling required. Sorry for my terrible talking. Anyways, so first thing you want to get is obviously come down here to Maddox. If you have a Maddox bat phone, that's going to be quite better. But if you come down here, down the staircase, you can just pause the video whenever you want. There's this NPC right here. And you're going to have to talk to him, click Revenant horror, and click tier 4. Now how I have it started, if you just look into my corner right here, you can see I have one started. That's just for this video purposes. Anyway, so before you're going to attack him, you're going to want to get a couple things. The first thing, obviously, you're going to need to kill tier 1, 2, and 3, which are honestly just pushovers. You can just do them with an AOTE. They're not that hard. So, what I do to grind them is you either want to get a jump boost, or either from the rabbit hat, or from a jump boost potion, rabbit pot. Either one works. I prefer, if you use a rabbit potion hat, you're going to have to get rid of your helmet, which isn't good. But if you use a potion, then you can't. Then it's one-time use, and it's going to take you a bit to grind them out. Next thing you're going to get is a wand of mending, or any tier higher. It doesn't really matter. But this is going to help you stay alive in battle. You're also going to get some kind of bow, preferably better than mine, but it doesn't really matter either. You're not going to be using it much. You can either use a spicy Reaper falchion like mine, or a Shadow Fury, or a Livid Dagger. Now, for the purposes of this video, I'm going to be using the Reaper falchion, but if you have something better like my sword, you're obviously going to want to use that over this. Next thing you want to get is a sword of bad health. Now, why would you need this, you might ask? Well, you click it, you gain 100 strength for a couple seconds. And now this is going to, so if I click it, bonk, that's going to do more, bonk, that's going to do more. Now if it has a 1 second cooldown, and then you can just go around bonking stuff. This is going to make it way easier to grind, and it's definitely it's not that hard to get. You can just get it by killing any type of wither mob on the Crimson Isle. Next thing you want to get yourself is a mana flux. Now this is vital. If you do not have this, do not attempt anything besides Revenant, because this thing is literally a lifesaver. You place it down and and it keeps healing you for the duration of the time. See? And now this can go to a minute if you have a bubblegum on your pet. The next thing, and this is basically just going to keep you alive and keep your mana up during a fight. I use this thing all the time. It's geniusly good. Obviously, you can get better versions of it. The Overflux Power Orb and the Plasma Flux, but that's too expensive for this budget setup. Next thing you want to get is a Florid Zombie Sword. Now, what this does is, let's say you get hit, right? You can click it, and you can just spam it for 5 times for 5 charges, each one healing you 106 HP, plus 5% of your HP. And it heals players, so it's good for dungeons as well. Now, next thing you want to get is either a Maddox bat phone, so you can call Mr. Maddox. If you see it'll ring, 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 and then you'll pick up, and you can do it through here. Or you can get yourself an ambiphone. Click here, go in here, and this can hold more than one contact, by the way, so it's really useful. Go to the wiki if you don't know how to get these or how to put contacts in here. It's not that hard. And there we go. And I prefer to keep it in this slot. Same thing with the bat phone. Now, another thing you might want to get, remember earlier I told you about the potions? Well, that's what this is for. So if you, let's say you chug it, now you have the jumping ability. You can jump really high, and then shoot an explosive, which damages pretty much everything in the area. This is good for grinding, because you can kill multiple enemies with ones. Second thing I want to get is a pet. Now, what I do is I get a Wither Skeleton for DPS, damage, and when the boss is about to spawn, I switch over to Blue Whale, so that way I have a bit more HP. So if I equip both these, and I go into my menu, so I equip Wither Skeleton, bonk. Oh no, the boss is spawning. You go in here, Blue Whale, boom. And now you're a bit more tanky, and it's best to probably put a Shelmet, a Dwarf Turtle Shelmet on your Blue Whale, so that way you don't take knockback, because the boss does insane amount of knockback. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. I'll show you how I'll show you the explosive strats right now. So if I put on the hat, and then I just come over here. Also, an AOTE is recommended. Here, and I'll show you. So if I come down to here, I just jump up, and because of the bow is doing pretty much all the damage. See if it hits both of them, but because of fire aspect, they'll take the rest of their damage. And oh, look at that. So the boss is about to spawn. I'll show you what the setup you want is. So I have one kill away from spawning the boss. You can see that in the corner of your screen. So what I'll do is I'll take this out, switch. You want to keep an eye on that tracker. Switch over to here. Switch from your... I'm going to use Wither Skeleton because it's just easier for me. Then you want... What I would do is put your Sword of Bad Health here. Your healing item here. Right here. Switch off your rabbit helmet or your potion, whatever. And then come down here to an open area because this boss will knock you around like a maniac. So let's kill this guy. So if I click it, bonk, set down this, bonk this, and just smack him. Now this might be a little bit confusing, but it's easier to do if you just, and then, oh no, my health is getting low. Spam, spam, click, click, continue fighting. Now he will go into a phase of rage, which if you want to wait for it, he'll turn red eventually, and he'll go into, or not, and like that, you've killed him. And now, obviously this is Rev Slayer, so it's stupid easy. But see, that was pretty easy for something with like a very crap falchion, and if I were to switch over to here, I'd do a bunch more damage because of Soul Eater compared to my other weapon. So let's say bonk. That's 90. That's almost 100k. This does barely even that, but this does a lot more. See, and this has sweeping. So anyways, I hope this video helped you guys do your bosses, and remember, be cool, have a good day, and don't be toxic online, or I'm gonna find you. I know where you live. Good day.